sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. Two teams ready to square off. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Houston Texans. On the Tennessee sideline, you get a look at their head coach. Her squad looking to keep it going after the win last week. On the other side, his counterpart from Houston. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak, hoping the return home can be what they need. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. This is going to be taken in at the 3. They'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
We both could get the sense from talking to him this week leading up to today's game, like just the amount of pressure he felt that was on his shoulders. And frankly, in the entire locker room, they need to get their first win. When you study NFL history, starting a season 0-3, not many teams have ever made the playoffs in the Super Bowl era, only 6. So if they want to get a chance to find themselves in the playoff hunt, if they just want to get their season on track, a win today is going to go a long way. Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
He's got a receiver. That's Pat Bryant. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's good for a Texans first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
On the quick, right?
They'll motion the slot man right. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Tennessee offense taking the field for the first time. And taking the snaps, quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
Last week's performance, Mike, probably when you go back and look at it, the thing that stands out the most is just a little bit too inconsistent for their liking. I mean, he found a way to ultimately lead his team to a victory, and that's the biggest thing. But with that said, he has to do a better job of keeping the ball from getting into the wrong hands. He got too careless at times, and they made him pay for it. If he does that here today, he might not get so lucky.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Pick up a 2 on the last run. Here's 2nd and 8. He'll look to throw. That's into the hands of the fullback. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 18 yards on the pickup there. That's good for a Titan first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. That has play good for 22. First down for Tennessee.
And the Titans first down.
Now a give on the ground. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
19 Lions. 70 Lions.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. This one's broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Going left side, complete to Harris. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. His first touchdown of the new campaign.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix and run, mix and pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to see the football for the second time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. Fought through that first contact. They'll bring up second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
A handoff as they try to run it here. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground, but you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
And he's going to be out of bounds, well short of what he needed. And the punt team will come on for 4th down. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Trying to start on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 19 yards. That's good for a Titan first down. They'll turn and hand this one off. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
And the Titans first down.
They'll stay on the ground. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 21. First down for Tennessee.
Ready.
They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Moving outside the pocket. He'll tuck it and take off.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Cup 19.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Titans.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Texans offense ready to come back out for this next possession. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
On 2nd down throw for Stroud. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Titans out to the early lead. More from Houston coming up in a moment. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins as they come up to face 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Stroud. A throw on the move is caught. And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. 1st down for Houston.
Here we go. Let's go. 18. Outside.
Stroud going to set up the throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield.
After allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw, it's Stroud. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Titans have got it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And Greg, you talked about it.
Previous play is under review.
At issue was the knee or any other body part except the hand down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field?
After review of the play, the
So
ruling on the
that
field
one
is reversed.
overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. He'll air one out for Higgins. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Titans offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Approach it and kick it out the back of the end zone, and I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you have the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember where a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball in the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line, they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more 4th and goal situations because even if I fail, I would much rather defend my opponent when they're inside their own 5-yard line than outside of their own 30-yard line, because the difference in 3 points over the course is not worth the field position.
And the play callers in the NFL are a lot like the people who play the video games. Let's go for it on 4th down. We're seeing it more, and it adds to the excitement of the NFL in 2025. He's going to let this one go deep. That's caught! And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. It's a big one for Tennessee. An even 40 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Here's a run. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Texans offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. 1st down now. Now a give up the middle. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game, and that's good for a quick 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
It is a big-time play for Houston. 41 yards. Stroud to throw here on 1st down. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Titans' 2-yard line.
He'll try to run this one in. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Texans. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
This taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. The Titans offense. And their running back set to go once more. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. Now a run on first down. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Brings up second down.
Okay, ready? Here we go. Set. Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen, and the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
First down, Titans.
77 Wolf.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Back to throw. That's into traffic, but taken in. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
41-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. Pushed out to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
79 Broncos. Ready? Cooking up. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Now they'll set up to throw. Going up top. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Catch left side is made by Higgins. Second down, 8 yards to go.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second down.
From the gun, here's Stroud. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. Talk things over before third down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. The Titans offense ready to get back to work. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that. beginning with first down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another second.
He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold.
Still second down.
He'll look to throw. Looking middle of the field. It's complete. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
12 yards on the play, but it's third down.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Okay, break.
Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Now, faking the give. In trouble, and down he goes. Try to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense. Rolling right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. So, halftime straight ahead, and we send it over to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. The first couple of weeks of the regular season were wild, to say the least. What about week 3? Let's jump in. Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin right here in the Sunshine State. It's the Bucs at home to take on the LA Rams. And this is the Bucs wideout. Make it a 70-yard touchdown grab. The Buccaneers get the victory. It took them a few weeks, but they win and improve to 1-2. Next, let's go to Landover, Maryland, just outside the nation's capital, looking in on the Commanders as they play host to the New England Patriots. And it's Drake May, one of his 2 touchdown passes here in the first half. Lastly, let's go to Pittsburgh. It's the Steelers hosting the Cincinnati Bengals. And this is the running back. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. This one's at halftime, and it's the Bengals with the lead at the half. And with that, a look at what else is going on around the NFL here in week number 3. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you very much. We welcome you back on EA Sports for quarter number 3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Uh-oh. And it will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Titans offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. The third quarter begins with a run. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the first half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see him, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Forced to his right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Quick throw here is complete. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Cut. Johnny Lions. Ready.
They'll look to throw. He'll be forced outright. He'll try to run for it. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready. Cougar 19.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down. Throwing now from the gun. Moving to his right. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards. And most importantly, a 1st down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. On the run to the right. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
I can tell you from experience, Mike, that is going to be on his mind the rest of the week. It's one thing to drop a ball. That's going to happen every now and then. But when you do it, it takes away a touchdown. Man, that stings. So we can talk short-term memory all we want. I can promise you, this guy, he's hoping to get another shot at it.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
19 Lions. 18 Hawk 70. Hawk.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That one incomplete. Coverage standing there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Titans add on to their lead. All right, Scott, thank you very much. Welcome back, everyone, for quarter number 3. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Texans offense get ready for their opening possession of this 2nd half. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with 1st down. Motion man is the tight end going right. Handoff here, up the middle, and the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. That one incomplete.
Intended
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
This one complete to Higgins. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. The Texans set to punt this one away. He's on for the 5th time this afternoon. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. What to do on this drive? 1st and 10. They bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Tennessee.
Right back to him on 1st down. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another 1st down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll throw out of the gun. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark.
Brings up 4th down.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this will stay a 2-possession game.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. Here's Stroud. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. The Texans getting all set to punt as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Titans offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. They'll knock him down just shy of the 40. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick 1st down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
2 yards to go.
Let's go now.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he will have the 1st down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that 1st down. Up the middle they go. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. That's good for a Titan 1st down.
1st down, Tennessee.
Look at the big man go. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. It's a big one for Tennessee. 39 yards. From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. Going there, fullback trying to get it. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
It's a loss of
Task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
This is a play, Mike, that makes me want to run down there, throw on a uniform, and try to help out. I mean, I think at this point, I could help clear enough room to get 1 yard. Heck, I might be able to get 1 yard myself. That's disappointing.
That one intercepted. And the Texans are going to take possession here at their own 6.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
A 6-yard pickup brings it.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second down, they need 3. On 2nd down, here's a run to begin the 4th quarter. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Here comes 3rd and 6. Here's Stroud. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On play action. Stroud. This one downfield. Taken in by Higgins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 30 yards.
This hasn't been his best game by any means, but what I really like, Mike, is regardless of the score, regardless of the time of the game, he is out there battling. He's doing everything in his power to chip away and see if he can get his team back in this game here in the 4th quarter. They've got to find find a way to capitalize in this drive.
And he will score! Game on! Pat Bryant, touchdown, Houston. That is first touchdown of the new year. Greg, very big touchdown there, makes it a 10-point game, and now a chance to tighten this down to a one-possession game.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. You have to go for 2 here. You got to get this thing down to 8. But this offense now has given themselves at least a chance to make a run here down the stretch in the fourth quarter.
And a big conversion for 2, and it's a one-score game. The deficit is only 8.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Titans offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
He was brought down at the 26. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Quick throw, taken in. Now he's free at the 35. And he will dive into the end zone. 73 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee.
The kicker on for the
Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Texans offense ready to get back at it. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
Already.
They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down.
So, Mike, this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion, these defenses are so in tune with all those little differences, they know it's coming and not going to be a lot of gain. One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get it into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
That's a gain of 8.
3rd down and 3.
3rd and 3.
Stroud. That is caught. Finding Higgins. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
First down.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. On on second down, Stroud. He'll go right and find his running back. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
From the gun, here's Stroud. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard.
They'll try to sneak it here. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, you know the hit's coming. But guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
A couple of third down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Titans will take over at their own 15.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. You're not going to get away with it at this level.
They'll begin here on the ground. Woo! And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Gravity lying.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. 12 more yards from him there, and another first down.
The Titans first down.
60 Bison. Ready?
They'll stick with him again. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 2.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Second down and 8.
Here we go.
They'll turn and hand this one off. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Come on.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up. The Titans punting unit comes out to the field as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. Texans offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll start out first down and 10. They'll drop to throw. There's the throw right side taken by Bryant. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. On first down, it's Stroud. This one complete to Bryant. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
An 8-yard gain. Brings up
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. What will they do on this play? Third down, needing 8.
a 7-yard loss. Brings up third down.
Stroud to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. Throwing is Stroud. And that is caught. They say out of bounds. Out of bounds. Throw took him beyond the sideline. And they're going to turn the ball over on down. The Titans offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And this one really all over but the shouting. And now the referee looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there. So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look, and indeed this call will be overturned. So this one, a win for the visiting Titans. They get the victory away from home in the division. This is so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time, later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.